and we're rolling.
All right, cool, thanks.
Hi everybody, my name is Rianne. I work at the Fountain Theater.
Hi, I'm Conor Ryan.
And your new favorite artist starts right now. So, Conor Ryan, welcome to the Fountain Theater.
Thank you, I'm so excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you, and I'm excited for your Fountain Kabarett on May 7th at 8 p.m.
Yes.
So, just to hear it from you, tell me a little bit about what you're bringing to the cabaret.
You know, I'm gonna sing some songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time, honestly, since I've performed. So I'm keeping it really simple, really intimate, low-key. A couple originals.
Yes.
Mostly covers.
Amazing.
And, you know, kind of just hang out and vibe.
Hang out and vibe. That's what the cabaret is all about sometimes.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so you've performed in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella on Broadway
That's
as
right.
Prince Topher.
Understudy, yes.
Understudy, yes. And Christian in Moulin Rouge in the
That's right.
national tour.
Yes.
This is a beautiful career with these larger than life characters. I'm so curious, why this moment in your career to have a cabaret? What does it mean for you to do the show now?
Oh my gosh. Well, the why is really that I met you.
Oh, right.
And you offered. So yeah, you know, when opportunity comes a knocking,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
But the bigger question for me would be what it means for me to be doing this right now. Honestly, I feel like very much in a liminal space between sort of the person that I used to be and the person that I'm becoming, and I feel kind of consumed by the transitional moment that it feels like the entire world is going through.
Yeah.
I feel like we have one foot on either side of the threshold, and so there's sort of a macro to that and a personal element of that for me in my own life.
Yeah.
And so honestly, this is a really, really interesting time for me to be kind of like bearing everything and bearing all and getting up on stage by myself. It's my first time doing a solo show without, you know, the containment of story and a character and a score and a script. So it's feels very vulnerable and scary and exciting, and yeah.
Well, I'm grateful that you're letting us peek behind the curtains to see who you are in this chapter right now. And I think that's so relatable, and I relate to it, and I know so many others will relate to feeling like you're saying goodbye to one part of your life and you're in this threshold of uncertainty as you discover what even the next part of your life is going to be. So
Very that.
yeah, I'm excited to connect with where you are in that process and how that manifests through your art. That's really beautiful. And another question, you've collaborated with so many amazing people on the various projects and work that you've done, and I understand you're bringing some folks to the stage to play some beautiful instruments.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me more.
Yeah, I've got a little band coming to help me out.
Nice.
Namely my very dear friend Josh Roberts from New York, who's a drummer. He plays in a bunch of Broadway shows, and he plays for different bands, tours the country, tours the world. I'm just so grateful to have Josh with me. Maybe a little guest duet. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
TBD.
So I guess you have to come to the show to find out. In our lives as artists, we're singing, we're making music, we're writing a little bit too. Tell me how art came into your life as a kid, or where it first appeared in your life.
In building this show, I have been thinking a lot about how music was always, for me, like a refuge from whatever may have been going on in my childhood or as a teenager. Music, I could always just kind of like leave whatever sort of energetic moment I was dealing with and go to this sort of other place. It's kind of meditative in that way, and that like I do meditate, but I find it harder. I find it easier to access that sort of other plane of existence through music when I'm singing. So I remember as a kid, you know, really going to music as a sort of maybe escape is too extreme of a word, but you know, being on stage and being playing other characters and storytelling all kind of came into that desire to sort of, you know, to kind of disappear, or transform.
I really hear you right now. I'm no professional singer, but I love to sing for fun. I grew up in the church choir, and I feel like in terms of it being meditative or a refuge, when I sing, I feel really connected to my spirit somehow. Like it feels like it lives in your diaphragm, sure, but it feels like when I sing, I can feel myself living right here in my chest, like in my soul. And whatever emotions I'm trying to run from in life, when I sing, it's out there. And beautiful. I really admire artists' vulnerability to be able to connect with that and give it to an audience. That's a powerful thing. So, wow, we're gonna be let in on your musical meditation for the cabaret, it sounds like.
That's kind of the vibe.
That's cool. That's really cool. Nice. Can you tell me a little more about if there's been a character that's taught you anything in particular about yourself or about life?
Oh man, I think you kind of learn something from every character. Oh man, there've been so many. There's a book by John Krakauer about a young man who went off to live in Alaska by himself, called named Chris McCandless, and the book's called Into the Wild.
Okay.
And
how appropriate for
I worked on an adaptation of a new folk musical based on that, and I played him, and I learned a lot about solitude. I think anytime you kind of wall yourself off in that way from the world, you learn a lot about kind of what you're made of.
Totally.
And I learned a lot about my like relationship to the world in that process.
That's cool. Well, you know, this has been a really lovely conversation. It makes me more excited for the show.
Good.
And for the encore performance. That's happening June 18th at 8 p.m. How exciting.
Yes, how exciting.
Yeah. We're so excited. Is there one last thing? Is there anything you want the audience to take away from the experience, or something they should keep in mind going into it? I don't know. You tell me.
I think, you know, just that this is my first time doing this, and the show is in process as I'm in process. Something in development, a human in development.
Yeah.
And I hope it's...
That's art.
I hope it's intimate and fun and meaningful somehow.
That's amazing. It's gonna be so beautiful. Human in process, human in development. We are all that. Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much for coming by for interviewing today.
My pleasure.
Yeah, we'll see you guys Thursday, May 7th at 8 p.m. for the Conor Ryan Kabarett. Bye.
I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part.